the Crypt Keeper of Creepy, the provocative prince of the tweens, the nightmare from Neptune. It's Zabujard!
And I just want to say that a lot of boomers, if they were in our positions living with their parents, they would go nuts too. But they didn't have to do that because they could afford houses at our age and we cannot. So then we're all rotting with our parents. And so if they were in our shoes and they were living with their parents, I think they would have gone nuts too because their parents were just as crazy as our parents because their parents put a belt up their ass. Bye-bye.
Hey, it takes a lot of energy to talk. For me, it takes a lot of energy to talk. It's like pulling teeth to talk. It's like pulling teeth because it just takes a lot of energy to talk. So I'm generally pretty quiet. If I do the cartoons, I do the voice acting for the cartoons, and then the rest of the day I don't do a ton of talking, but when I do talk to me mom, and then it takes a lot of energy to talk. And when I had a job, it made me want to do the podcast more and also jump off a bridge more. Just kidding. But now I'm unemployed. I don't do the podcast. Take a long time to talk into the microphone to do. So I just make the Shrek farting cartoons, and I want the podcast. Why is it all Shrek farting cartoons now? You know, in the comments, I don't even know what to talk. I've talked about everything about NEETs. I don't know what else to go over. If you want a more talkative NEET, there's Osaka Syndrome, who is some kind of trans person or something, and he talks a lot, and I don't know, I don't really talk. It takes a lot of energy to talk most of the time. I miss my bike. I want to bike around, but I miss my bike. I don't have it at the moment. July 4th is coming up. Happy full 4th of July. Thank you to whoever destroyed Martin Luther King Jr. with a thank you to you, whoever assassinated me. And I wish some of my subscribers would assassinate Harriet Tubman, Martin Luther King Jr., Rosa Parks, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Kinsey, all these gay creatures. I wish that blah blah blah. Just kidding, I don't care. And so I was bullied in high school. I now have the ability to say the N-word and to bully other people as much as I want. The only reason why people don't why people say turn the other cheek from Christianity. The only reason that makes sense is if you think that all humans are one giant singular organism, and that if you hurt others, you're hurting yourself. Think about that for a second, because what does Satanism do? It's like it's primal rituals to lower consciousness, and these love rituals and things like that, those are to raise consciousness, if you think of it like that, of global human consciousness. Okay, you have hospital terminals, and you have airplane terminals, and you have terminal cancer. They're telling you that you're gonna die from terminal cancer at an airport terminal, hospital terminal. It's hidden in the words and stuff. And so my religious view right now is, it feels a bit, it feels annoying, because I think I'm probably God, and we're God, and if you have God in you, then that's close enough to being God, and you're just God, then that's fine. And so I've been praying to myself, and I don't really know what to pray about, or what to pray to. And so that's been really annoying on my brain, because I used to just pray all the time to God and stuff, but now I think if I'm God, then so I don't know. I don't really know what to do, or if I even should pray at all. So that's just a weird thing people don't think about, maybe. But even though I'm conflicted on my prayer stuff, yesterday the universe showed me my birthday like 5 or 7 times. So I know I'm doing something correctly, because that's the proof right there. That's all the proof I need, is when I see quote-unquote divine symbols from the universe to myself. That's all the proof that I need that I'm doing everything correctly, for the most part, probably. And all that shit. And really, I'm trying to distract myself from spiciness, but haven't been doing a great job at that for weeks now. And by spiciness, I mean you're gonna have to guess what that is. And so basically, I think right now, currently my religious view, I guess if you want to call it that, is that we're preparing for death, and in death is going to be just like the current life, except we can't. Actually, it's probably going to be exactly the same, but a little bit different. Like not as much eating, and not as much stuff like that. So basically, what I'm trying to tell you is that you want to get rid of all the desires you possibly have right now. And then, and when you're dead, you won't want to reincarnate in Earth, because you won't have those desires from Earth that you had here. So you want to get as boring and neutral as possible. No emotions, no desires, no wants, no anger, no, and I struggle with that too, because I get angry playing single player card games. And that's about the only I think if I have a bad day and I'm in the car, then I'll get angry. But if I'm not in the car, then I'll be okay, probably. But single player card games also get me pretty angry. So anyways, basically that's all it is, and that's some Buddhist shit. And Buddha was a fat tub of fucking lard, because he practiced his breathing techniques, and so that's why they always draw him fat, is because he's breathing in through his stomach, which is a meditation technique to calm your mind, to get rid of unwanted thoughts from your mind. I don't think he was actually a fat ass piece of shit. I just think that's just symbolism thrown in your face about he was using proper breathing techniques through his stomach. And there's tons of other stuff I could go over that I've already said in these podcasts before. But that's the gist of it at the moment for my religious views, is that I'm God and that we're preparing for death. And it's okay to love material things, just don't get addicted to material things. You know, you could love soda, but don't get addicted to it, and to try to drop as many desires as possible before your death, so that you're not reincarnated here, and so that you don't, and so that you're better prepared. All it is really is, maybe it's just that if you're okay with being by yourself without your cell phone for an hour, that's what death is like. There's no phones probably in death. So you have to be more comfortable with yourself being alone in silence. There's no music, there's no headphones, there's no cell phone, there's no... but there's archons who want to rape and sell and take advantage of souls in the afterlife, probably, just like there is here in this realm. I imagine it's similar up there. When you get up there, they'll probably say, "You're going to hell if you don't do this correctly. You work for me now. You're getting an astral job in the death plane." You know, they probably have jobs they give the suckers up there to keep people not thinking that they're divine gods, that they're slaves who need jobs and need to work and all this stuff. It's probably the same up there too, so there's probably, just like there's tons of lies and trickery here, all this world is lies and trickery from faggot niggers and stuff about our past and our future and all that stuff, or whatever those buzzwords mean. It's the same up there. There's liars, tricksters, and faggots, and niggers, and all this bullshit in the death, in the afterlife death world, I imagine, as well. And to not get attached to whatever body you have in this current realm, because it's just like, it's just like meat. You're just a meat, and it's your costume, T-O-M-B, tomb, costume that will die and decay, and to not get too attached to whatever role you have. I'm an artist. I draw Shrek nigger farting cartoons. I'm an accountant. I'm a banker. I'm a theater. I'm a teacher. Those are your roles in this current life, but they don't really mean anything. I'm blonde. I'm brown hair. I have pink hair. The roles, the body doesn't really matter. The look doesn't matter. It's just a current. You can think of it like a Sims costume from the video game The Sims by Maxis. I mean, it's all a play, which is obvious by all the silly propaganda everywhere that shows we're in some sort of theater play or some gay horse shit like that. So I think that's pretty much all I have to talk about. I think it'd be cool to have a GF, obviously. I think, but I'm told that I do see women. I know they exist. When I leave the house, I've seen them outside before. And I'm told that this realm is 50% men and 50% women. It doesn't feel like that, does it? It feels like it's more like 99% men and 1% women. Because, never GFs. Nobody ever has a GF. So that's what it feels. It feels like they don't even exist. And genders, and I don't think genders matter either to a soul. I think after you die, I imagine you don't take your genitals with you anyways, but might be kind of interesting to get a GF, but so far no luck at all, so it's very, very strange, and yeah. I don't want to go to a bar, really. I mean, I'm a bit shy to go to bars and shy in general, but I guess you would meet someone at a bar or a church or something like that. I'm not really consider myself Christian either, so if I was volunteering at a church, I would just be like trying to date one of my coworker volunteers who's probably a Christian, so I feel kind of like a little bit deceitful, but I thought about trying that as well. Let me know in the comments if you guys think I should try that. It'd be funny to film that. Film myself working at a church. That'd be funny to put on this vlog, because I do like vlogging still. I still like vlogging and making cartoons. It's just the podcast I haven't been doing in a very long time. So hope you enjoyed this little podcast. And someone I know passed away a few days ago by their own means. And don't do that. If you are listening, then don't pass away like that, and keep your chin up and stuff. And I'll talk to you guys later. I don't know how much later, but keep watching the Shrek farting cartoons and like them, and then share them as well and leave a comment. And some of them blow up. My last one got 23 likes for Shrek farting out Jews. So sometimes they blow up, so we gotta get them to blow up so that everyone can see Shrek farting cartoons. So I should change the name of this channel from Neat Boys to Shrek Farting a Lover channel. Oh man, I mean, see, it's just okay. These are jokes, so open your ears. Laughter's the cure for all of your fears. Bye-bye.
I think I know why they call it.
These are jokes, so open your ears. Laughter's the cure for all your fears.
Help me.
Now it's time to have a snuggle with my very best friend in the whole wide world. You. Well, I'm glad you could come over. See you soon. Bye. And the clown jumped over the moon.
Prisoner, excrement through diaper sorrow, like a galley slave on death row, rowing hard with no tomorrow. Criminal, so tender, so soft. Ah, this is your grand baptism. Was it worth it? Prisoner, this is the death row song. It's time to eat your last meal. Been waiting all day long. It's time to say your prayer. Don't act like you belong. You're the main star now, baby. Final act, no second drop. Don't forget your dignity. Strap that adult diaper on. A little grace before disgrace, before the lights are gone. Prisoner, hear that echo drag along. This is your curtain call. This is the death row song. The room went still. Then chaos began. With shit hitting the fan like a final exam. No hope, no breath, just death in the air. Feces flying everywhere. Truth laid bare. Brown matter in vain, a sinister tide, clogging pipes where demons reside. No mercy shown, this foul parade, just stench that never will fade. Criminal, no pardon, no plea. Death sentence inscribed in stain. Can you feel it? The die has been cast, it's silence at last. No more appeals, no more delays, just the echo of shit fading away. Brown rivers, empty bowels, all those logs lost in vain, like discharge down the drain. Time to die.